Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I'm going to cover Render for you guys. This is a coin that I haven't covered on my channel yet, so I wanted to get a video out there for you guys and cover this one. I think it's a great project. There's a lot to get into on this one, so I wanted to just do a video on it and kind of let you guys know my thoughts on it and what I think it could do in the next bull run. And I appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. Now let's jump into it. All right, Render currently at $1.86. This one's been on a climb since the news about its Apple partnership. It was back down around 40 to 50 cent range late last year, and then kind of just been picking up speed here. It got up to around $2 here in February, and then came back down to around the $1 range. That would have been a great time to start accumulating some of this, and it got up to almost $2.75 at one point, and it's come back down now into this $1.86 range. I would think that if it gets between the $1 and $1.50 mark, I might start looking to pick some of this up. Hopefully get a smaller correction down to $1 would be fantastic on this one. Got some news to cover on it. What is Render Network? It's a distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain. Render Network provides near unlimited decentralized GPU computing power for next generation 3D content creation. As we all know, with virtual reality and augmented reality and stuff like that, this is a necessary product for that. And if they can utilize this on a blockchain, that's going to be absolutely fantastic. GPUs are a hot item, and they've been just selling off the shelves with a lot of the Bitcoin mining and stuff in the past. But now that that's declining, stuff like rendering for virtual reality and augmented reality is going to be a necessity for these GPUs, and they're basically going to incorporate some artificial intelligence into this. It says their vision is to democratize GPU cloud rendering, network scalability, efficient infrastructure, better use of GPU power, and digital rights management. How the network works for the Render Network: it's the first network to transform the power of GPU compute into a decentralized economy of connected 3D assets. And then they've got their white paper. I'm going to link the article for here. You can look over the team and that. They got a good team, and there's a lot of information on here. They're founded basically by this Otoy or O-T-O-Y. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but they did this Octane render. And what this is, it's the world's fastest and unbiased spectrally corrected GPU rendering engine, and developing quality and speed unrivaled by any production renderer on the market. Otoy is proud to advance state-of-art graphics technologies with groundbreaking machine learning optimizations, out-of-core geometry support, massive 10 to 100x speed gains in the scene graph, and RTX ray tracing GPU hardware acceleration. And they're using NVIDIA RTX acceleration for this. So, lots going on with this one, the GPU rendering. Now, I'm not fully into the technicals on this and how this all works, so I'm not going to get into that. But I wanted to get into the Apple integration here. It sounds like that they're partnering with Apple here, and that's why they've seen a significant increase in the price. Apple's got that new VR headset out that's really impressive. I mean, it's really awesome. You just put these glasses on, and you can see out right in front of you as if your computer screen is right in front of your face, and nobody else can see it but you. And you could actually, I would imagine at some point they're going to get this integrated into sports events and stuff like that, where you can put your glasses on, and it'll be like you're in the sports stadium, and you'll be able to, probably log in as a group with people and buy seats at the game, and like you're sitting right next to each other, and you can look over and see your buddy on the couch next to you there, but you'll be in the stadium, and they could be across the country or in another country, and you could be at the game together watching the game, because they'll have VR and augmented reality cameras in the game that are 360 degrees, so you'll be able to look all around you in the stadium. And they're going to do this with games and virtual reality too. It's going to be absolutely massive and incredible. And with Apple to come out with this technology just like that, where you can literally have a keyboard attached to your VR headset, and it'll pop up a giant screen, computer screen right in front of you, and all you got on are these glasses, but it looks like you've got a real screen right in front of you, and you're just going away at your computer on, and you'll be able to use your hands and stuff to, swipe the screen and do whatever you need to do. It's going to be absolutely incredible, some of the stuff, the technology they're coming out with. So, and it sounds like, if you read this article here, and I'll put the links to all these in the video if you want to read them. Render Token is a brainchild of Jules Urbach, who is also the founder of Otoy, a cloud rendering company. Such as the Render Token, just one in many offerings in a suite of products and services provided by Otoy. One of the more popular products is put out to date is Octane Render, and we covered that. Users will be able to create render images and videos directly in Octane Render, or they can import creatives from other tools mentioned above. So there's articles out here basically saying that this Void ID, it's saying basically Apple reportedly will establish partnership with crypto render company, and that's the Otoy company. Apple surprisingly mentions products related to the Render network in its main event Monday, June 5th, and Render is a distributed GPU rendering platform running on the blockchain. So developers, Apple's 2023 Worldwide Developers Conference addressed to pave the way for crypto integration with the launch of the Vision Pro headset. Although there was no announcement regarding the crypto market during the conference, Apple seems to be in the right position to partner with Otoy, the company behind the Render network. And it goes into more detail in here on why that's very likely. And to think about it, Apple just approved recently the use of NFTs and stuff on their marketplace, which they never had done before. And there's been buy buttons and stuff added to the Apple integration. It looks like for stuff that's going to be coming as far as blockchain gaming and NFTs built into the Apple platform. So be ready, guys. Apple's a major, one of the largest companies in the world. And if they're integrating this and they're involved with Render, it's going to absolutely blow Render up in the next bull run. So it's definitely one that I have on my watch list, and I want to pick some up. I'm just waiting for a correction on it to pick some up. I don't want to. It had somewhat of a correction already. If we look at the price here, I think it's down from about $1. I think it was up to $2.75. So it has come down, about 30%. So it's a fair correction. But if we get down on this $1.50 and under range, I'm definitely going to be scooping some of this up from my portfolio if I've got the funds available at the time. But as far as price predictions in the next bull run, if we look at the history on this one, the price on it got up to $8 in the last bull run, but the market cap at the time was just over $1 billion. It was like $1.2 billion for the market cap, and that was just a baby bull run for this one. In my opinion, I think this one's probably going to do, currently it's at only 687 million market cap. So about 7 billion market cap is a 10x from here. I think it's going to probably absolutely smash that market cap. I think we're going to, it's going to likely push it to 10 or 20 billion in the next bull run. That's just my thoughts kind of on this one. With the Apple partnership is the reason why I'm thinking that, is why it could blow up so hard with the way VR and AR is coming out. And it could just absolutely push this one through the roof. So kind of keep an eye out for that. I'm not saying it's going to do this, and this is not financial advice by any means. I'm not telling you to buy the Render token. It's just one that I'm personally looking at, and I think it's going to be a big competitor in the VR space coming up in the future. There's not really very many crypto companies out there that are involved in it the way this is, and actually have potential major partner like Apple that's going to actually be using your product. And if Apple goes into blockchain and they end up using any form of the Render token by some means for this, it'll absolutely cause it to go insane. But I'll just have to kind of see how this unfolds and how they end up actually using and integrating the Render token for this and how it'll affect its price. But that bullish news is what's pushed it up in the market recently, because it was down in the, as of January, it was down at, like a fourth of what it is now. So if we look at the price here, it was down in the 41 cent range. So it's up a little over 4x from its current price back in January. So But that's pretty much what I've got for this one, guys. I wanted to get this video out there for you. I know some people in my chat have been asking about the render token and what I think of it. I do think it's a great project. It's just one that I'm going to try to pick some up if I get a good buying range, but I'm not married to any coin. I have a lot of good ones in my portfolio already. If it gives me the buying opportunity I'm looking for, I'm going to jump on it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I don't want to FOMO in at higher prices because there's just so many coins to pick from. And I try to be smart about what I'm putting my money in and when. But that's pretty much all I've got for this video, guys. I appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And if you give this like a video, it helps it get out to other people that haven't seen my videos yet. So I appreciate it if you give this video a like. And we'll see you on the next one.